The total weight in pounds of 2 bunches of bananas is shown on the scale in the picture below. All right, so you got 2 bunches of bananas. It's a little bit less than 5. One of the bunches of bananas weighs 2 1/4 pounds. How many pounds does the other bunch of bananas weigh? Well, looks like they're the same amount or almost the same amount, but we don't know that. I mean, we just know that they're bananas and sometimes bananas weigh different. What I do know is that if one of you is 2 1/4 and I don't know the other, I do know that 2 1/4 plus whatever that other is going to be a little bit less than 5. So we will say like 4 and something. Now, without doing any math, I can look at this and say 2 out of 4, well, if I divide the top and the bottom by 2, that gives me a half. If I add half of a pound if I were to add half of a pound to 2 1/4, am I going to get 4? No. So it can't be you. That doesn't make sense. If I were to add just 2, this is where you have to be careful. If I were to add just 2, I get 4 1/4. Now, 4 1/4 is a number that would live right there. That number is closer to 4 than it is to 5. So although B is close, it's not close enough. But if I were to add 2 and 2/4, okay, I would get 2 plus 2, the whole numbers become 4. I would get 1/4 plus 2/4, which is 3/4. And that number, 4 3/4, is close to 5. So the only number that makes sense here is going to be C. Because even though I don't have the exact answer, I can say by adding 2 2/4 to 2 1/4, I get something that's almost 5, and that's what I want. Adding 7 would be too big. That would be 9. I'm not even close to that. Tricky problem.